Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars The Old Republic. It has been about a month since I've recorded a video, and I have had a lot going on. So one thing that I want to do is we are going to cancel out these heroics, and we are just gonna head for Alderaan. So let's just go ahead and do that. One thing I probably need to do is head back to my ship. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll knock it out of the way. So I have had a setup change. So my last laptop that I used.
Welcome to Dromund Kaas, where freedom goes to die, and legends are forced on the galaxy.
Sorry about that, guys. Losing my voice apparently. Not a good day to restart recording. So I have got a new setup going on. I have my laptop I currently have, which is technically not as good spec-wise. So my last laptop died on me. Hard drive just went kaput. I've had it about 4 years, maybe 5, I don't know. That quit on me. So for me to buy a new hard drive, I would have to get that plus a new OS. And I could not justify getting that for the price. So we ended up getting a new laptop. This one has an i3 processor, 7th gen. It's a Dell. Still has an integrated graphics card. Not the best. But I can run it on a little bit higher settings, so you might see more grass and stuff. I've still kind of left out shadows and that sort of thing. We'll just run through some preferences real quick. So I've got it on custom. Mostly it is on, for the most part, medium, but I have played with it a little bit. So I've got shadows off, shaders very low. That way I can just have a decent frame rate. Averaging about 50 in here. You know, I'm obviously in a building, so I'm gonna get a little bit higher, hitting about 70 right now. So I am also using game DVR to record. I typically used open broadcasting software or whatever it is, OBS. But my processor really can't handle rendering. But the game DVR seems to be doing okay. So yeah, that's kind of our setup. This game is more RAM intensive. I've only got 6 gigabytes of RAM. My old RAM did not fit in this computer, which I tried opening. Yeah, that wasn't compatible. So my last one had 8 gigs. This one has 6. But I'm just using what I got. So until I can get me a capture card or something like that, we're going with what we have. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and travel on to Alderaan. Skip those last 2 heroics. Maybe one of these days we'll get back to it. But for now, Just want to get out there and do it. So I will be tweaking things here and there. Hopefully we can get sound and volume and everything going. Yeah, my last computer had built-in like Beats audio and all that. I don't know if it has anything to do with the sound, but I feel like my mic sounds different. I don't know.
Apprentice, I see you've touched down on Alderaan, Jason Wilson's home planet where Noman Carr found her. Excellent. You will discover everything you can about this Padawan and destroy everyone she loves there.
It is a certainty.
I hope your results will confirm your confidence. Unfortunately, with the civil war for the Alderaanian throne raging, your contact, Duke Kendo of House Thule, has become unreliable. Kendo was supposed to find Jason Wilson's family for you, but it seems he's distracted. You must undistract him.
I will handle it.
Kendo is a political creature. The consequences of failing me are abstract for him. Once they are made concrete, he'll cooperate. You'll find him in the House Thule executive chambers. Make haste.
Cool. Now we can officially head down there. Let's see what we can drop off first. Do a little inventory management so we can get rid of all these for sure. Let's compact these. We have synth weaving. The rest we can probably sell. Once we get down to the planet, we'll check. Head down there. And what we'll probably do is we'll end up taking most of the missions that we can on this planet. Because I have a feeling that we are going to be a little under-leveled since we skipped quite a bit in the last 2 planets, I think it was. But that's okay. Alderaan is actually one of my least favorite planets. That's just me. I do not like the sheer size of this planet. This planet is huge to me. And everything is so spread out and far apart. That's one of the main reasons I don't like this planet. But we'll get through it. It might take us a couple episodes. We'll see what happens. So, yeah, probably start trying to throw in a couple more games in here. Probably start playing a little bit on my Xbox. I'm not sure. So I just got Skyrim. Didn't make it very far in my Fallout. I'd like to start playing my Stardew Valley again. I'll probably restart that one. It's because I only got like, I don't know, 8 episodes in or something, and then I quit. I just had other games. I try to do way too much at once. So I had a schedule going, and then we had some stuff come up, and everything else got put on hold, including this. So that schedule went out the window. But once we can get back on track, we will try to get things going. Get a little bit of lag. Don't know what that's about. So before I talk to people, I want to throw on these exploration missions. We might try to hit a few of these. So let's go and talk to this guy.
Greetings, my lord. I bring the good wishes of Moff Sarek, the officer entrusted with annexing this planet. He has been anticipating your arrival.
Bring me up to speed.
I would not presume to answer that. The Moff can explain to you himself.
Good day, my lord. It will well serve the aims of the Empire to have so accomplished a Sith on this planet. I expect you care little for the niceties of politics here, so I will be brief. The Empire intends to use Alderaan's succession struggle to bring it into the fold, and I'm offering you the opportunity to play a pivotal role.
I'll need details before I put my neck on the line.
The heir to Alderaan's throne was recently assassinated, right after withdrawing from the protection of the Republic. The planet's in civil war, and for the first time in thousands of years, without the armies of the Republic to bring order.
A divided world will fall quickly.
Yes, we must make our move now, while the throne stands empty. We have an alliance with one of the noble houses, House Full. The house was exiled 60 years ago after a failed bid for power, and came to us instead. Unfortunately, they have proven too weak to do what's needed.
So what exactly do you want me to do?
Jorad, one of the Thal Lords, insists on following Alderaan's rules of civilized warfare. I want you to show him warfare is far from civil. Several of Thal's vassal houses have rebelled since Thal's connection to us became public. This cannot be allowed. Take a slave collar from my man here and drag one of these rebels to our weak-willed Lord Thal. Kill the rest and leave them where they fall.
These Alderaan lordlings will beg to serve the Empire.
These lords of Alderaan must lose their foolish pride. Those who will not bow must break.
Alright, that was a long conversation. Let's head out. We'll get the rest of these missions. We'll probably hit quite a few on the way. Getting a lot of stuttering in my computer. One thing we can do, we could get these heroics. I think we will. We'll go and grab these heroics, and that way we can do them maybe at the end of the planet. Actually, so there's one there, two, so let's see if I can get these on the map anyway. So there was that one and Springthal. So those we can get rid of. Make sure, yep, those are still on there. Let's jump on this guy. Alright. Let's head on over this way. So I'm losing. Got about 14 minutes of gameplay, and we are dropping frame rates fairly quickly. I don't know if that has anything to do with the game or just how long it's been running. Hopefully this doesn't become an issue. Because if it does, I may just drop all the way back down to the lowest level. So if I stare at the floor, I'm only getting about 50. Yeah, nearly 60 frames a second. If I zoom back out, that drops me down to less than 40. So we'll just see how we fare in this episode. We may drop this down to the lowest.
You desire more power? Good.
So we got vicious
Remember,
throw.
peace is a lie.
So I'm gonna switch some of these. I'm gonna go ahead and drop these settings because we're dropping like flies. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna throw it on very low. Low. It's the lowest it can go. Yeah, we'll just have to wait a second while this changes. It's gonna be very annoying if we had to play with like 14 frames a second. Not cool. So we'll keep those changes. Okay. We'll wait for everything to render back in. And I kind of have a feeling this has something to do with the game DVR. So, alright. Place shot caller on a noble. See if we can find us one that'll let us click on him. See if we can go in. There we go. Cool. So we're in the building, getting about 50 frames a second. It's slowly dropping. And I'm thinking it has something to do with this game DVR. With OBS, I don't think I had that problem. Alright, Fist, gotta take the noble over there and shake down us that way. So let's get on in here. See what we can do with this guy. Whoops, wrong way. Oh, we'll go to the middle over here. Yeah, apologize guys, getting a lot of stuttering here.
What is... who... Crymar? Is that Crymar Novan? That's a free nobleman of Alderaan. Unhand him. Who are you? What's this about?
If you are to join the Empire, you should take more care to recognize those in power.
My lord.
All of Alderaan will be thrown into chains because of you.
Silence, slave. The sooner you see reason, the easier it will be.
I've said before that being too harsh might stir greater rebellion, though, of course, that's up to you.
I believe that is up to me.
Sir.
This spineless toad will make a poor lord of Alderaan.
Yes. It will take work to shape him. I hope you will undertake this for me. I would like to make you the voice of the Empire in House Thor. Aid Jorad and his men in crushing resistance to our rule. Obey him as if it were me, and with the same penalty for defiance. Tell him what you need, and he will ensure Thal's hold on Alderaan.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Penalty for defiance. I like the sound of that.
I suppose the Moff expects us to take on House Organa. They're one of our oldest noble houses and loyal to the Republic. Until recently, they've been without an army, but they've got supporters all over the planet, including here.
You'll never find them. They've got top-of-the-line cloaking, better than anything the Empire makes. No probes will get through, no spy sats, nothing.
You are an imbecile.
House Organa denied raising an army, claiming it's just patriots defending their lands. But their attacks are too organized. We'll never find every group. We need to get inside their planet-wide communications, and that means finding a base with a physical link to slice into.
No Organa will leave your lands alive.
That's very thorough, but not entirely the point. The Organa guerrillas have a base hidden in some cave or other natural camouflage. There should be a master comlink there, guarded by their best soldiers. If you insert this computer spike, it'll give us a backdoor into all their communications.
Once we can hear them, there's nowhere on this world they'll be safe.
House Organa will not make another move without us knowing.
Let's see what we got. Got one thing that is better. That's a plus. Which one do we need to get rid of, though? Tarnished Pummeler's Package. So we'll drop that and throw that in there. Let's move out. Let's oh, that guy's only 29. Let's gonna see what these guys max out at. Alright. Actually, there's a mission over here we can grab. Yeah, there he is. Man.
Imagine leaving your home for a sojourn into the galaxy. When you return, you find the manor infested. The wood is rotten and wriggling. Beetles carpet floors you raced across as a child, and maggots drop in tangled clumps onto your head. With due respect, my lord, this is what House Thule faces, an infestation of vermin.
Get your hands dirty and fight your own battles.
You can squash one, but not a million. The Killiks are Alderaan's native insectoid population. Man-sized, barely intelligent. It's the nobility's duty to contain the swarms underground. Unchecked, they are ravaging this planet, turning palaces into hives and cocooning the survivors. Generations caught in the mandibles of beasts.
Perhaps I could be of assistance.
House Organa has been neglecting their responsibilities against the vermin, but even they carry defenses against Killik hunting parties. If you could seize the Organa toxins and poison the Killik hives, well, the Killiks will swarm, and the other houses must defend themselves and do their part.
That seems a wise idea.
We will all war against the Killiks, and Thule will save this planet from infestation.
Whatever you say, dude. The only reason I'm doing it is because I need the experience.
What can I get for you?
Sell some of this junk, get rid of some things we don't need. Got some influence. Sure don't need that. Alright, let's go ahead and sort that. Do I have 9 of those? I do. Nice.
Come back anytime.
Alright, so we gotta head down here. And we are gonna talk to whoever's in here, Duke Kendo. And this is our main story.
You lack patience, Duke Kendo. There are standard procedures that must be adhered to.
Your disregard for our family rules is appalling. You are an abomination. Goodbye, cousin.
Fools. They won't be feeling much of anything for long.
Duke Kendo, Darth Barris sent me.
What? You're not on my schedule. I don't appreciate being interrupted. Barras isn't even on my radar, Sith. I have a war to wage and personal ambitions to achieve here.
Is breathing one of your personal ambitions?
A threat? You see these Sith I have attending me? Your corpse will be my message to your master. Femres, make this intruder a distant memory, will you?
I'm sorry, Duke Kendo. We are assigned to protect you and support your interests in the struggle for Alderaan. But we serve the Emperor first, and we will not cross Darth Barras or his apprentice.
Do you fear me, Sith?
Fear weakens the coward. It's respect that tempers my actions here.
Ah, okay. That was unexpected. It seems I may have been hasty regarding your master's needs. How can I make amends?
You can start by bowing to me, too.
Of course. Consider it a small demonstration of my repentance. I pledge the same level of focus that had me so absorbed in my own work. I pledge myself to your directives, and as I aid you, perhaps you'll be moved to help me in mine.
Unless your directives involve your suicide, I won't be participating.
Point taken. I hope time will improve our relations. As I recall, Darth Barris wanted information on a young Alderaanian girl who was taken off-planet to train with Jedi Master Nomen Karr. I was to locate her family, so that you could, well, send the girl a message.
They'll find I'm much more than a messenger.
And you'll need to be. I had difficulty finding even a single lead. Nomen Karr's Padawan fits the description of the former handmaiden of a noblewoman in House Alder named Lady Renata. I've questioned her already, but Renata is protected by House Alder's greatest champion. The man has never met his match in melee.
He's never met me.
If I may, once you've eliminated her protector and gotten what you need, I would personally be very indebted if you'd arrange to have Lady Renata brought to us for questioning.
I'll take it under consideration.
All right. I just hope the mood strikes you. While House Alder is a small player on Alderaan, it is affiliated with House Organa. Therefore, Lady Renata's estate is in hostile territory and very well defended. Be cautious.
Caution is for worms like you.
I won't argue with you there. I do hope to see you soon. Until then...
Alright. So, where am I going? Going the wrong way, that's where I'm going. So we can head out here. It looks like we can finally start some missions. So that's the first story quest way over there. And we've got our heroics. Heroics won't be too bad because we can just teleport to them. So with that in mind, I'm just going to go ahead and cancel these out. Alright. Got a little bit of our frame rate back, which is good. The computer must have had something running in the background, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, let's see how close we can get. That's about right there, it's not too bad. But we do have this mission
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Directly ahead. A couple missions directly ahead anyway. So with that, guys, before we jump into it, I know we did a lot of running around. Hey, look at that. Got a level up just from exploration. So yeah, we did a lot of talking, a lot of just mission gathering, pretty much. So next time we will definitely be hitting the combat much harder. But with that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I am glad to be back, and I'm hoping to be pumping out some more videos here very shortly. In the meantime, guys, like if you liked, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys next time.